0.5 people are watching. Oh, see, one has lost. See, because I've not started politics. If I do politics, last night, the last broadcast, unannounced, over 11,000 people tuned in. The first day I fought a Digalungu, the first day I fought a Digalungu, on my Facebook page, I was having 80,000 followers. And that day I had 2,000 people that watched. The foundation of that fight, only 2,000 people watched. And those days, many of you didn't even know Seer. Many of you began to know Seer because I fought a Digalungu. If not, you didn't know who Seer is. Even when I was deported from Zambia, many of you didn't know that somebody like Seer existed in Zambia. So imagine, with that less popularity, I managed to do what I did in Zambia. What happens now? That was 80,000 followers. Now there is over 1 million followers. I was just testing the microphone. I wanted to see. I just gave an example. And you can see that actually UPND, I feel pity for them. I feel pity for them. Yesterday I was very happy when the former police assistant inspector was sent to jail. What is his name? What is her name? Charity. Charity was sent to Millie Beauty Product. How are you? God bless you. Passing from Zambia. So I was laughing. Yesterday I was very happy. I saw how that woman was convicted. Though the conviction was not, to me, that was not a conviction. 3 years is nothing. And I'm told that she has appealed. The next person that will convict her now must make it 10 years because that was a lot of money that she stole. I know people that are serving 10 years for stealing just nothing. You know, I know people that are doing 5-6 years for stealing nothing, but that was a very big thing. So the next person that we review the judgment must make it 20 years. But the reason why I'm happy is because UPND must be seeing themselves from the president to his ministers to permanent secretaries. They must be warming up as well to enter there. I was very happy. So why I did that live broadcast, I didn't come out fully for politics. Before I come out fully for politics, I must bring you a president. I must have a president that I'm going to support. You understand what you're saying? I'm not like all these other people who like to make noise. No. I'm not like these people who call every prophet a charlatan. I'm not like that. When I tell you that this one is not good, I must point you to another one as an option. I can't just come and start fighting, start politics, when I have no one to point to say, okay, this one has failed, go here. So we are waiting for the opposition to round up and bring a candidate. Now, to you, me and you, I have seen so many UPND press singers who were busy challenging me, insulting me. Look, you must, by now, you should know that I survive with insult. I like insult. Without insult, I'm not going anywhere. You must know that I survive with a war. Without a war, I'm not going anywhere. I survive with catastrophe. If there is peace, I don't feel well. War, problem is what I like. Violence is my food, is what I like. So I've seen some few UPND press singers who have been given small change, small food, small thing here and there, making noise. See, we are ready to take you on. We are ready to take you on. When you go live, you have 11 people watching you, 10 people watching you. 14 people watching you, highest 100 people watching you. You are ready to take on a person that tested the microphone and 11,000 people watched him. Are you mad? Now you take me on. Wait, I'm just waiting for the opposition to have candidates. There must be a president that must assure me and assure the people of Zambia that when I come, this will happen, that will happen. And that person must be scrutinized. When that person comes, then I'm going to tell you this is the person I'm going to support. And once I start supporting that person, whether you like it or not, it's gone through. Because politics is a psychological game. It's not an emotional game. You are so, the problem with UPND praise singers, they are so emotional. But you must look behind. How did we get here where we are? This is not emotional game. If you follow politics with emotional, you will die before your time. It's a psychological game. This is what I do. This is what I was born for, politics. Ministry, I'm doing it to help people. But what gives me peace is politics. And I study it very well. I can tell you now the weaknesses of UPND. Where we are, I can tell you. I can analyze it to you now. Then you see. It's not that I don't want to go there because opposition don't have there is no candidate yet that they are presented to us. I believe before the end of this month, they would have concluded and give us somebody. In Kwasila, we'll take over. I'm telling you, we can be here, we argue. I argued with PF. PF had rich opposition and rich guys. I mean, PF had they could go all around buying data for people to insult me. They created thousands upon thousands of fake accounts insulting me when I'm live. But I was laughing because when I tell you that this will happen, take it like that. So I fought them and defeated them. Like now, UPND is working with Chama America. Actually, one of the things that is bringing war between me and this guy is because Chama America was one of the people that sponsored snipers to come and shoot me in Limpopo, South Africa. The government of Nigeria is aware of this. The empty cartridges that was shot at me in my house, they saw it when the Nigerian government sent representatives to come and tell me to stop fighting Edgar Lungu. I presented everything to them. And I told them to say, unless Edgar Lungu goes and apologize on public television, I'm not going to stop, and he's going to lose. And that's what happened. So the Chama America that is a darling to the UPND today with his mouth and so on was among the people that sponsor people to come and kill me in Limpopo. It's among the people that came to kill me in Limpopo. They shot at me several times. That's Chama America that you have seen. So these are some of the people that are supposed to be in prison now. They are not in prison. They are moving freely. They are actually causing havoc, insulting the president, insulting the past president, insulting past leaders. If you go to all the groups, I belong to so many Zambian groups on WhatsApp. I mean, a lot of them. Anywhere you see them, they are always insulting and insulting and insulting. These are the guys that are supposed to be in prison. But they are not in prison. They are moving freely. They are moving freely. So this is where the problem started. Somebody will not just wake up and say, see, I want to hate HH. There is no one that loves HH as much as I do. I took bullets for him. You know, it's just that now, you see, when you get into power, your brain is no longer, you don't think properly again. So there are people now, you can see somebody, these ones who came yesterday, Father Frank Walia, and so on and so forth. They have all come, they have all joined, they are now eating. But the people that did the fight, the people that took the bullets are not eating. Here we are talking, here where we are now, we are broadcasting. I can tell you that 90% of people that work for UPN, they are hungry. And they are all here. They are all waiting for me to give them direction. 90% of them, they are hungry, including the musicians. The other day I was asking them, what are you doing for the musicians? Look at this guy, Caveman. Look at Caveman. What are you doing? No, we want to build a house for Caveman, or we are building a house for Caveman. Okay, how about all that? That we are hundreds of musicians, not units. All these guys need empowerment. What have you done for them? You abandoned them. You have money to send Simbakambwiri outside the country. How about the people that fought for you? This is where my war started with. I didn't just wake up and say, H.H., I hate you. H.H., I will fight you. H.H. himself know that all these people that are making noise, all these people that are talking, there is none of them that loves him as much as I love him. Because I was going to die because of him. I was shattered. I'm telling you, Nigerian government is my weakness. They sent representatives several times. If I didn't have protection, if I was not protecting myself, I used to sleep in my house with a gun. I used to sleep in my house with a gun. Just to make sure that HH becomes the president. So if somebody wake up today and say, HH Chairman don't love you, and he believes, then it means it's not wise. The reason why we are now saying that he must go is because intruders have taken over leadership in Zambia. They have taken over power. So instead of us to watch intruders destroy Zambia, PF was a very good party. I remember when Sata was alive, we were the one that was giving advice. Edgar Ngoma is alive today. He was one of the aides for Sata. He would tell you, we are the one that we are giving advice. We were the ones that we are running things for him. And everything was going well. Because the people that are just joining you now that you have won election can never have an understanding of what people that came from you, from dust, have, or what they go through, or what people go through. You talk about Kada. We remove PF because of Kada. We remove PF because of Kada. The leader of the Kada is no longer a PF member. Kelvin Sampa is there in Kasama. He was the youth chairperson of PF. He was the one that was arranging cadres to kill people, arranging cadres to stab people, arranging cadres to destroy things. Where is he today? He has gone to UPN. As we speak today, there is no single cadre left in PF. I can assure you. He went there with all his cadres. Okay. Immediately we won the election. The Minister of Copper Belt was appointed. What did he do? Because he's a corrupt criminal. I'm coming. You see, I'm not doing politics. Please don't be offended that many of you join me, especially those that have joined me from outside Zambia. You want to hear a message for Africa, and then you hear me talking about it. I'm just touching it here. I've not started. Politics has not started. Politics will start when opposition, Fred Membe is the president of Socialist Party. Oka need to give us a president. President Harry Calabar, all these guys, everyone must come together. Everyone must come together. And they will give us one person. When that person is given, then we'll start politics. I'm not doing politics now. Now, I'm saying this. I'm trying to say this. Few weeks after UPN took over power, and they appointed the Minister of Copper Belt. That's criminal. That's corrupt human being who, together with his mind counterpart and so on, those that I'm not going to mention now because we're still talking. Now, they came together and arranged Shimumbi. That guy from Copperbelt, Shimumbi, had killed a lot of people. He's a thug. The husband to Rashida is a thug. When I say a thug, a bloody thug, a killer. And these are the people that were terrorizing the people when PF was in power. We brought in a party that we thought that this is party for the people that have sanity. This is party that will change things in Zambia. That party came into power and brought in all the criminals that were defeated in PF. How many thugs, how many criminals did the Shimumbi and Rashida join UPND with? I said it. I warned you. I said, this Copperbelt minister is corrupt. I told the president, remove this man, remove him. President refused. I kept quiet. Because I was waiting. Maybe with time, he will know the people that are with him and the people that are not with him. Time will come. That's why I'm telling you. I'm thanking God because Charity has gone to jail. And many other people will go to jail. Do you know how happy I am seeing these guys go to jail? Why? Because the next people that will go to jail is this government. That one is guaranteed. It's guaranteed. That's not what I came to talk. Those of you who like to insult Siawan, Siawan, you are nothing. Siawan, you are nobody. Siawan, you didn't help us win election. Siawan, you don't have influence in Zambia. Who in politics today has more influence in Zambia than Siawan? Be sincere to yourself. Let's pick a date. Let's pick this Sunday. On this platform, I will go live to talk about politics in Zambia. President SS will go live to talk about politics in Zambia. President Member will go live to talk about politics in Zambia. President Lungu will go live and talk about politics in Zambia. Let's see who has influence. This is psychology. Let me tell you what you don't know, UPND, before you press fingers. You don't know anything. I don't blame you. That's why I was telling Koswe the other day to say, reserve your insult. Time for insult will come. When that time comes, we compare the notes. We know who knows how to insult, and we know who runs Koswe. And my brother, let me tell you this. Only the things that you are publishing at Koswe alone can kill you in jail. I will leave it there. But that's what I was saying. That's what I was talking about. When you talk about influence, I just did a testing the microphone, a broadcast that did not last for an hour, 50 something minutes, and the whole nation, the whole nation was talking about it. Anywhere you go, in all the WhatsApp group, it was littered. Siawan. I didn't even talk anything that night. I was just testing the microphone. I was just checking to see. I was just trying to see how politics will look like this time. I've heard people say, the report Siawan to the government of Nigeria. PF did it already. You can try also. You can try. So what I'm trying to say in this case is that this is where the war started. Seer 1 is not influencer. Seer 1 is not powerful. Seer 1 is a nobody.